Hello again and welcome back to another session of Commerce class with me, Suman Rathore. Students, business is an organ of the society. It owes its existence to it. As such, no business can work in isolation. In fact, it has to continuously interact with the society and the environment where it operates. And in addition to earning profit, it has to render some service to the society and should take it as its responsibility towards the society. Actually, social responsibility is the commitment of the business for the well-being of different interest groups like owners, creditors, employees, community, government, etc., and for sustainable economic development. A business firm must perform social responsibility for various reasons like first is self-interest. A business cannot survive and grow without serving the society. It can succeed better by fulfilling the demands and aspirations of the society. By adopting unethical and unfair means, the reputation of business will be destroyed in the eyes of public. It loses its customers' loyalty and confidence. Further, if members of society feel that they are cheated, they'll withdraw their support from the business enterprise. Next is creation of society. Business is a creation of society and uses the resources of society. Therefore, it should fulfill the obligations of society. Businessmen should respond to the demands of society and should utilize the physical and human resources for the benefit of the people. It is a moral responsibility of business to function in a socially responsible manner to be successful. Next is public image. A business can improve its image in public by assuming social obligations. Good relations with workers, consumers, suppliers, etc. help in the success of the business. It should never forget that social responsibility is a continuing obligation. As such, a business firm should remain responsible to the society throughout its life. Social obligations improve the confidence and faith of people in a business enterprise. Next is avoidance of government intervention. Fulfillment of social obligation helps business in avoiding unnecessary government intervention. Government intervention affects the flexibility and freedom of business and affects its competitive standing in the market. If a businessman do not accept and discharge their social obligations, they will lose their freedom. For example, the government has passed the Consumer Protection Act to prevent businessmen from indulging in unfair and antisocial practices like black marketing, adulteration, etc. Next is conscious consumers. These days, consumers are well informed about their rights and duties. They expect good quality products at right place and on right time to satisfy their needs and wants, for which sometimes they exercise pressure on business through various means. And if a business does not fulfill its obligation, there will be conflict in the society. It is rightly said that social responsibility is a reciprocal relationship. If a business shows responsibility towards the society, then society will also support the business. Next is socio-cultural norms. Businessmen have considerable social power, and as such, they must review the effects of their decisions and actions on the other sections of the society and their sentiments. Businessmen who help in preserving and promoting their heritage will naturally enjoy the patronage of the society and the government. Business should therefore promote equal opportunity, healthy relations with employees and customers, etc. There are still some experts who criticize the concept of social responsibility. They put forward the various arguments against assumption of social responsibility of business firms, like first is conflicting objectives. The concept of social responsibility of business is very vague and conflicting. No business can be successful in meeting both the objectives of profit maximization as well as social responsibilities, which in itself are opposite to each other. Next is dilution of business goals. According to this argument, business is primarily a profit-making institution and should pursue only economic objectives. Taking care of social responsibility distracts business from its primary objective and weaken its position in the market. Businessmen may get confused about their role in the society. As a result, business may perform poorly in both economic and social roles. Next is lack of social skills. Managers are trained to run business in a professional manner. Their outlook is primarily economic and their skills are best suited for business activities. They may mishandle social matters because they lack social skills and do not have understanding or knowledge of social problems. Therefore, according to this argument, social problems should be solved by specialized social agencies. Next is burden on consumers. Business cannot afford to invest considerable economic resources on social issues, and if it does, then the cost of doing business will increase. And it is further argued that business firms spend huge amount in discharging their social responsibilities like controlling pollution, protecting environment, manufacturing good quality products, etc. These costs are normally not borne by the manufacturers themselves, but are passed on the consumers in the form of higher prices. Therefore, it is unfair to increase the prices of products in the name of social responsibility. Next is government's responsibility. According to this argument, it is stated that business organizations are already serving society by providing goods and services, generating employment, developing technology, etc. And taking care of well-being of society is government's responsibility. And business should not be overburdened by this additional responsibility. Next is businessmen are not moral agents. According to this argument, proper role of business is to use its resources and energies to earn best possible return on their investment. And social responsibility is basically a moral concept. Business organizations are not moral agents and cannot be expected to act on moral grounds. As such, social responsibility is a continuing obligation. And to be successful, a business has to perform social responsibility throughout its life. That's all for today. Thanks for staying in tune and don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. Thank you and goodbye for now.